Build a theme park. Yes, this is my own brand new game. I've always wanted to make a theme park game, and well, here it finally is. So let's get straight into this, building my theme park. In this video I will be showcasing how you can build your park, and you can play this game right now, or in about 2 hours when this video is released. But you can basically play this game right now for free on Roblox, so the link is in the description. So we'll start with the tutorial. We're going to head to the blueprint store, and here we're able to buy either rides or stalls. Well, we only have 15 blocks, which we can buy the burger stand with. So let's buy that and head back to the theme park. And right here we are going to select the burger, and now we can place this wherever we want in the park. As you can see, I'm also holding it. I'm just going to place it right here. And well, now it is building the burger stand. As you can see, it's constructing it completely, and now it is finished. And what you're now going to be able to do is collect the burger stand. There we go. And now I actually have a very big burger, and we are going to be selling this at the scrapyard. And if we sell this, we get some cash back. From this burger we got 30, and well, we're going to do this again so we can unlock more rides. I don't think we have enough blocks yet for, and blocks, by the way, is the currency we use in the game, money, cash, whatever you want to call it. But the trampoline is 15. As you can see, there's a lot of rides that you can unlock, and same for the stalls. And keep in mind, this will of course increase by a lot once we actually add updates to this game. But we are able to buy, I think, 3 burger stands. And I think I'm just going to say it already, this is not supposed to be a Theme Park 2 competitor. This is sort of like a completely different game. A lot of you guys probably already see it. This is heavily inspired by how Grow Garden does their game, which I personally enjoyed a lot, and I thought it was a great game loop for also a theme park game. So let's collect all of the burgers, and as you maybe can see, each burger is a different size. So, and each burger, that also means is more work. So let's sell it. And well, I have basically made this game with my brother. Well, we're going to sell the entire inventory for almost 90 blocks. And I think that now means we can buy our first ride, which is the trampoline blueprint. I have tried to make most rides different than Theme Park 2 or Planet Coaster or other stuff. So yeah, we can place this one. It doesn't really matter yet where I place it, since these you completely sell again. But later on, you're not going to be selling the rides or stalls, but like the items they sort of make. It is now growing. We can see it takes a little bit longer to actually build this one. Oh, we can actually already see the animation it's doing. There we go. The trampoline is now finished, and well, that means we can now collect it, and we have a massive trampoline in your inventory. And there's actually also someone else. Hello, I guess he's also going to build this theme park. Well, let's sell this trampoline, and we bought this for 50, and we sell this for 142. That actually was a very big trampoline, and that means we can now build the hot dog stand. So here we go. And for people asking, are there any game passes or anything? No, there's no game passes. You don't need them in this game, or at least not yet. Maybe we add stuff in the future, but for now we felt like no game passes were needed at all. So they are now building the hot dog stands. As you can see, this again takes a little bit longer. And while these are building, I am just going to quickly show you something on the other side of the map. Right here we got some other things, like a decoration shop or the tool shop. In here you can buy different types of tools that will speed up the progress or add effects to your rides. Well, there's only a few right now, and you can actually see on the board which one is in stock, which I absolutely love, and I find, well, just works very nice. Then we also got a decoration shop where you're basically able to buy nature, props, and paths. I can say something. Currently there are no gets yet in the game, but it will be added very, very soon in one of the first updates. So stay tuned for that. But basically here you can build all the decorations for your park. I don't have enough money yet, but later on I will show you how this works. So stay tuned for that. Well, let's head back to the park. The 2 hot dog stands have been built, and I think I got actually 2 very small ones. But that does give us more than 300, which if I'm correct, that will give us enough for the mini drop tower blueprint. That is quite a lot. All right, let's place that. And this one has to be one of the more like satisfying ones to see built. And well, you can also see like actual like tower itself and the cards. Well, this one doesn't have a card, but later on they will actually have the cards you collect and sell. And I think while we still wait for this one to build, we can also buy some other things. We have enough money again for a trampoline blueprint. And as you can see, it doesn't have any stock anymore. You can see certain rides have an amount of stock, and they actually need to be in stock for you to be able to buy it. So I could now technically buy the drop tower blueprint, but I don't have enough cash for that, of course. And they also each have like a restock timer. This one restocks in 3 minutes, and this one restocks actually in 20 seconds. So I'm just going to buy the burger stand. And well, this one has finished, and well, I guess we are going to be selling that. I am going to be placing that. There we go. All right, let's sell the mini drop tower card. And oh my god, this is actually quite a big one. That gave us 500. All right, is that enough for the pizza stall? I think we need, yeah, 650. All right, maybe these items give us enough. Is it going to be very close? No, I have 616. Okay, I need to place one more thing. So yeah, the first part of the game is mainly placing these sort of temporary rides, which you normally see like on fun fairs or more like other things. Like this is not normally you see a lot in theme parks. So that's sort of like how I wanted to start and feel this game more temporarily rides, which I think it does a great job on that. So let's sell these, and I think that is more than enough to buy the pizza stall, which is going to work a little bit different than the rest of the game. So from now on forward, almost all rides and stalls will be different. So, well, let's just place this. This will be here. Well, I kind of want to keep that. You do have a hammer to remove stuff if you want, but I would probably not really recommend that, since you can also buy a tool that moves it. Yeah, now we have to wait for this pizza stall to build. And as you can see, the text also green. And this is an uncommon ride instead of a common. And they each scale up with rare, epic, legendary, and in the future maybe different rarities. And of course, each one will then cost more and also earn you more. And I've really tried to animate most of the stuff in the game. So even like these characters you have inside of the stalls, they actually like move. They're not static like I guess the theme park 2 one. And well, now the pizza is actually building. Well, it's some reason still called pizza stall core. This is, by the way, we're still developing the game right now. This is recorded a few days before the release, so some of the things might look still a little bit glitchy or aren't perfect, and we're still working actively on that. But once this is finished, you can collect the pizza. And now I have a pizza, which means, well, the next pizza is being built, which takes another, like, I think 20 seconds, and you can keep collecting them basically as many times as you want. The only thing with this is that these are often less worth than, well, the one-time placements, and of course you can collect multiple of them. So once we sell this is probably going to be less than 650. Yeah, this was 500, but because you can sell multiple of them every 20 seconds, eventually it will earn you more back. Let's have a look how much the next one is. It's actually the teacups, but sadly it's not in stock. So that does mean we are just going to buy everything that's basically in stock and place that throughout our theme park. And most of the things just work the exact same as theme park 2. As you probably know, you can R to rotate, so however you want it. And as you can see, there's a little bit more like freedom with how you place it. It's not like on a 5x5 grid. Every single stud you can just place it. And it also doesn't really have to make much sense how you place things. You can place them basically just behind each other, and you can collect them as fast as you can. So you can either build a very nice looking theme park, or you can build just a big massive money farm to get the most cash in the game. And as you can see, there's also a big plot which you can, well, expand for cash. I can actually quickly go there while this is all building. Here you can see basically all the different plots you can buy in the future. Well, now of course I don't have enough cash to buy that. Well, all of it is now built. I'm just going to collect that, and it's so satisfying collecting all of these. I really love the pickup animation, like all the parts flying to you. It's inspired by Grow Garden, but we did try to improve and change a lot of the things, and I think we did quite a good job. And apart from, of course, these ones, you also have a chance for golden, rainbow, or even mega versions of this, which I think means that it's 5 to 10 times bigger, and you can get like a trampoline that's the size of your whole theme park. It can get quite crazy. But let's sell these items and see if we can get maybe the teacups. That gave us 1200 actually. That's quite a lot. Okay, well, there's nothing in stock now, which means I have to wait a little bit. Or I'm just going to buy the restock. There we go. And that now means the teacup is actually in stock. So I can buy one. And let's go to the park. And this one, of course, also stays. So I have to make sure I place this correctly. And I think I'm just going to place this very easy just at the start of the park. And while this one is now going to be building, I need to make sure I keep collecting the pizza, since they actually give quite a lot of cash. Yeah, while we're waiting, let me just remind you, this game is out right now. Go play it with your friends and let me know how big of a pizza you can get. We have sort of like a running joke about the pizza stuff, and let me know how big of a pizza you can get. I'm very curious. All right, well, the teacups is now actually like fully built, and now the carts themselves are also building, as you can see. So they're slowly getting bigger, and well, one for one they will get bigger, and these will sell again for more cash. And you might think, Timon, these are just static objects. No, they actually animate and they actually work even while they're growing. I spent a lot of time animating basically every single ride stall as much as I could, and it just looks really, really nice. And when they're actually like built, you can even sit in these. All right, this teacup is finished and this one is finished, and I think now all 3 of them are going to build. So, well, let's sell all of these parts, and well, as you can see, each teacup is like a different size. There we go, that's 1700 cash. All right, well, let's have a look what's now in stock. Oh, there's actually not a teacups, and there is a flying carpet, but it is going to get restocked in 4.5 minutes. So I have to buy that quickly. So let's make sure we keep collecting all of these things. And I also just bought this since it looks very fun. And I guess I can just place a second teacups right behind it. It doesn't really matter yet. I'm not trying to make a beautiful theme park yet. I'm just trying to get some cash. So let's grind until we have that 4,000 cash. And buy, well, the flying carpet. And now that this one is also actually finished, if I'm correct, you should be able to, yeah, just sit in it and, well, ride the rides you built. And, well, you can also, of course, collect them. And with selling that, actually, I got 4,200. And there's also some other people actually wanting to buy some stuff. And I just accidentally bought the pizza stall. Well, I guess I'm just going to buy them all. And I have how much left? 2 minutes to get the flying carpet. I have enough. Okay, we are just going to build right here a massive line of pizza stalls. We are going to sell a lot of pizza in this park, guys. Alright, I just got enough money to actually buy the flying carpet now. So let's buy that. And we are going to be placing this park. And as you can see, the rides also actually get bigger. That's why you have to, well, expand your park. It doesn't really matter where you place it. I guess I'm just going to place it right here. And then it's going to start constructing the flying carpet, which as you can see, it's now a rare. Which also means it takes a lot longer to construct the ride, and also it's card after right there. And you can actually see other people starting to make their own rides. This Mason has made his trampoline ride. Oh, he just collected them. So yeah, you can even play with all your friends if you want. There are so many pizza stalls. This looks actually very weird. I didn't think about this. Alright, I'm just going to be grinding some cash, and hopefully there will be a good ride in the stock. It is of course a little bit random what you're actually, well, going to be able to buy. So right now the stock is going to reset, well, basically right now. So there we go. Is there anything? There's actually 3 drop towers. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get 10,000 so quick, but I guess I can see and try if I can get that. Okay, I actually hope I now have collected enough cash. Oh my god, he got a big mini drop tower. Is this enough? Oh, it actually is enough. Okay, let's buy that drop tower. Now, there might be one thing wrong with the drop tower. I'm not sure if this has been fixed or if it's still broken in this version. Let me place this. There is a chance that the drop tower is broken, but actually looks to be working correctly. So it's actually great that I got the drop tower, since this is actually different than other rides. This one has a random height basically every single time. So you can get a drop tower that's basically like 10 high, or you can get a drop tower that's like 200 high. And then it will of course also be worth more. So in the end, you can have multiple drop towers and have it, well, different heights. So let's click. Oh my god, what am I seeing here? It is a golden flying carpet. Okay. So I have to tell you also about golden, rainbow and mega and stuff. I already told you a little bit, but if I'm correct, a golden is worth 10 times more. And if you get a rainbow, it is times 25 the worth. So these are very rare actually to get them. And well, this is going to be worth a lot and give me actually a big boost in cash. So this one is now finished and I'm going to collect this. Okay, wait, it's not golden. Wait, this one is golden. Uh-oh. There might be something broken with the golden stuff. Well, basically, it would give a lot of money. But this is how you hold it. It's just very funny holding the whole card itself. And you can, well, show to other people. So let's sell all of this. Maybe it is golden, but it just doesn't show it. Alright, he gave me 8,600, which actually is a lot. That does not mean I have enough for another drop tower. Maybe I can get that in just 30 seconds, since the drop towers are actually a very good deal. Okay, let's get this quickly. Let's get that quickly. It is right there. Okay, we got another drop tower, which I guess I'm just going to place directly next to it. As you can see, this one is still building. I'm just going to place the other drop tower directly next to it, and then we actually can see which one becomes bigger. I'm actually very curious. Let's actually have a look what has been restocked in here. I don't think, no, there's not anything, and I'm not going to be able to showcase everything in this game. There's, well, as you can see, already quite a lot, and not everything is going to be in stock. Some things are only like a few percent that it has, so every few hours they might come in stock. But I also want to leave some of the content for you guys so you don't get spoiled everything. But there are some toilets which are also actually a very good deal. Basically, the toilets is like another stall you completely sell in one go. So it doesn't really matter where you place this, but I guess for now I'm just going to place them both here. And this flying carpet card actually seems to be finished. So let's see if I collect it. No, I think the golden stuff is broken in this version. But once you will play, it should be fixed, hopefully. Alright, well, now that I have a little bit of cash, I am actually going to go to the other side and quickly showcase you some of the decoration building. And what we do, we can actually see some of the other people building the park. It actually looks very nice. So here we got the decoration shop. And well, we can choose out of a few things. I'm just going to buy one bush. I'm going to buy a fence, and what else should I do? Just a few paths, I guess, and a trash can and a simple bench, just to showcase you what is possible with this builder. Now, of course, this is not as advanced as Theme Park 2, but I would say it's actually more advanced than like free-to-play Theme Park 2, since you actually have an advanced editor or like an advanced builder. You don't have collisions. So, well, let's just start with off some path. Well, this just works very simple. You basically place some path, and later guests will actually, of course, walk over this. So let's just get a bench, and we can place it here. And the fun thing with this bench is you can rotate however this want. You don't have to place this normally. Of course, it's used as a bench, but you can basically use this as anything else than a bench. Well, let me just place that for now just normally right here next to the path, together with, I guess, just a trash can. And just to make sure people don't go actually in the right, I'm going to place the fence behind it. And well, we also have a bush. I don't know where I'm going to put that, but for now, I guess in between here, we can rotate that nicely and place that here. Yeah, you can just place things however you want. As you basically see, everything just sticks to each other, and you can, well, glitch through things, as you can see. Like, it just can be placed in here, so you can actually sort of decorate some of the rides, or at least the ones that like don't move. Oh my god, he has a very big teacup, as you can see. Let's see if we can get a bigger teacup than him, guys. No, I think he won. He definitely has the bigger teacup. Oh my god, I got a massive flying carpet, and I think when I'm going to sell this is actually going to be worth a lot. So let's sell that. Yeah, that's 3,000 for just a single card. Okay, well, the right blueprint store has been restocked. This is anything. There's actually more drop towers. Drop towers have quite a high chance of actually spawning in, since, well, you place them and you remove them. And before I end this video, as you can see, if I go just quickly in free cam, yeah, one drop tower is taller than the other one, and well, this one can be like that size, but it can also go all the way into the sky, as high as possibly can be, if I'm correct. But this is, of course, the most average height it will be. So I think I'm going to keep it for here. If you want to play this game, you can, well, do so with the link in the description, or, well, I'm probably going to play this more on my channel. So if you have any ideas what I should do in my own game, or any ideas or suggestions for updates, let me know. There's also a Discord link to the Discord of the game itself, so you can also, well, talk with people there and show what you build. So let's, well, collect some of these toilets, sell them, and then I'm going to thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, that was a lot of money actually, make sure to subscribe and leave a like on this video. And guys, I will say, as always, goodbye.